Alright, welcome back to the Newbie challenge. This is going to be, I hope, the penultimate one. Now, I've got a full cycle still to go, but I think I might just try and do that off screen, and we give you the results. And I want to finish this anyway by the end of all this series. As you've already seen, I have the next one ready. I've done a preliminary run through on it to show what it should be like. And we're gonna try something slightly different. Still a challenge, especially for me, as it's to do with logging. Right, that's about all I'm going to do for the cattle now. Now we're in a strange situation where the silage isn't quite ready, but the grass is. But that needs one more going over with the weeder, which is what we're about to do. I'm going to take off the bucket. And what I shall do is I shall get busy in all my spare time and get on and mess about with this map now for quite a while whilst we try and get everything finished off. Oh, I should just have already done that. I need just to take the weight off the back and we'll shove that onto the front. Don't think it really matters too much with the weeder, but we might as well do things right. Oh, as near right as I ever manage. At the moment you can see for what's basically over a year and a half's work, we have made £9,000. Now we're not going to get very fat on that. In fact, we'd be hard pressed in Britain today to live on over a year and a half on 9,000. You could do it, you could survive on it, but whether you'd live on it is another matter. And you remember there is a big difference between surviving on that amount of cash and living. Now, as one who had a couple of periods of unemployment in my younger days, I know how difficult it can be to survive on benefits. And now I'm in the happy position of being one of those people that are retired. My wife has a very good company pension. I have a small company pension. I have my state pension. We both have a state pension. And we are comfortable. It's a grand feeling, let me just tell you. Oh yeah, we are. So remember, this is not the 19. Not the 19 GPS I'm using. This is a proper what they call a proper GPS, but I like my 19 GPS. That's what I need. I'm going to move that over a bit. I'm not. I'll tell you one thing. What it does do, you do know exactly where you're going with the 19 one. Especially if it's set as I do, not that delicate. Right, let's have a... I've got it down. Oh, get rid of that for now. I don't need that up there. Actually, we bring it back. If we do this properly, we remove the little lines. Just to make it a bit more fun. And look a bit more like I know what the hell I'm doing. Right, that's down. Got to find the right place to look. That's down now. There we go. All I'm going to do is fertilise this and the other one today. And I shall try on the final one to actually have everything done, and we just got a few final bits and pieces to get the rest of the cash in. We'll see how much we can make. I reckon we should about clear for 2 years work. 19, about 23,000. No, that's not very good. That is not good at all. 23,000 for the amount of money invested in this. I know we had a big loan at the start, and I will have to check up exactly how much we have had and how much we have actually turned it round. Has to be said, we have turned this around a bit, and we could go a bit quicker than this. Oh, because I've got hold on, there was shift 2. That's better. Forgot that fancy cruise control add-on in there. I've got that in because I'm not using gearbox on this, and I quite often use gearbox cruise control. Right. I haven't really got too much to talk about at the moment. That's going to please everybody. I'm going to try not to complain about politics again. It's not exactly everybody's favourite subject, I know. I'm doing this here and I ain't got a clue where the hell I'm at to turn to get this last line in. We're soon point. We turn about here. No. Going that way now. Are we going that way too far? I ask myself, and I answer myself, I reckon we are. Are we going to miss that? No, we missed that tree. And that one. I'm not too worried about getting it all done though. We've done very well. And I'm going to find a lesson this use now for 17. This is family from 17. Now it's season's out for 19, and they're working very hard to squish the bugs. And with coding and what they're attempting to do again, and they're taking it even further this time with 19 than they did with 17, it's not surprising there's a few bugs in there. In fact, I've been very surprised they've got a completely clean first attempt. But I think the worst of bugs, they have done a beta. Because at the moment, the only place you can get it is on Mod Hub, and that's a full one. There's beta about, which I'm not at liberty to tell you where you get it from, because to use it, they do ask that you don't give out where you get it from. This is an official object. On the 19 I will be using official beta, and I've got to get all the words into my description that reminds me. Just really copy and paste what I had for the 17 one for the biggest part. And I think I've still got it in on these, on a lot of my videos. I think the Blickling one's certainly still got the wording in, or it should have. Can't remember telling now, but then again, I am getting old and my memory isn't what it should be. I'd like to say congratulate anybody who's sat through this series. This has to be, I would have thought, to watch one of the more boring series, because all I can do is find things to talk about each time. I do roughly the same jobs for every 3 or 4 episodes. It's about 4 or 5 episode turnaround. And if seasons hadn't come out, you'd have been stuck with it for a while. Yes, yet. Let's see, where's that going? Oh, I just remembered something. I can look down here, can't I? And see where we've been. I forget I've got the fancy HUD map display on here. It takes a little time for it to update, but that will update in time. I think we've got another couple of passes yet. We'll have a little downwards. away from the farm when I turn this time. Go safe, young man. Well, in this case, go safe, old bugger. Ah, yeah, there we are. I missed quite a bit at the top there too. Is it worthwhile doing it? Most probably not. Has that ever stopped me in the past? See what it looks like now on here. I think that will actually stop because I must remember I'm not using the what I normally use. No, I can't. In fact, it's not doing anything there. Well, look like we need to go up one. I thought that must have went too far down. Oh well. Well, I sent across the news that the new next DLC after the John Deere one will be a class one. It's excellent news for me. I'm not worried about the John Deere cotton stuff. I don't do cotton on my maps, as I tend to play in Europe mainly and Britain where I can. I tend not to have any need to do any cotton. So the cotton DLC has, well, I'm afraid we'll get it, but it's not. It's not the be all and end all for me. They would call that it on this field, and we're going to whip down and have a quick go at 16. It's one thing, only 2 fields to worry about how I can remember the numbers. Worrying really, poor old boy. I think we're just about at the end of this one. Just at the end of the tab. Oh yeah, look at that, just that little bit at the top there, so I don't think I am going to worry about that. Stop. Fold. Check they are. Yeah, they're in. Can't see them in the mirrors a bit, but I still like to manually check. Look on my shoulder. Oh, looks like we missed some. I don't know. I haven't refreshed since I've been over that bit. We want more grass than the cattle, but I will be doing that off screen. So I'm going to try and get as much done as I can in a week, or maybe 2 weeks, because I don't have to actually record for a couple of weeks on this series. I'm got further ahead. There's 2 actually waiting to roll, then this one. So I could actually work on this in my spare time. Spare time, what's that? Alright, let's get... I think actually what we do is go all the way round. Should we go all the way round once? Yeah, why not? This should be worth a laugh, trying to watch me drive and not go into the hedge. No, if I was anybody at all, I'd do all this without GPS. Yes. We do what we can without. One of the things, of course, that the weeder only works on fields. It doesn't work on the borders, which is still marble grass, but it's not in the field boundary, so you can't actually up the bits around the margins, which is something true to life. You don't normally do much with the margins on a field. And those who are wondering don't know this, the farming technical terms, the margin is basically the edge of the field. Right, that don't look too bad. I was just thinking, I have just come away from doing something with only doing one thing. It's going to be replaced by a series which is only doing one thing, but something different. And hopefully one I can make, I will be able and am able to make progress on and get new bits of kit in on the farm. Or not, well, it isn't a farm, is it? A logging outfit. One man and his chainsaw. There you are, that's a title for a television program. If you had a television program called One Man and His Dog, which is about sheepdog trials, and I'd have found most of them guilty. Yeah, it's an old joke, but I like old jokes. Turn a bit early here, because I don't want to go right bang into the trees right now, but I'm quite impressed with myself at the moment. Haven't gone into hedge, haven't hit a tree yet, with the emphasis on the word yet, and I look, we're almost out of diesel in this tractor too. I didn't realise no, let's be honest, I didn't check to see how much we had in there. Might pay me just to finish this lap and just go back to the farm and fill up again. There goes the phone again. Yes, it's all good today. Mainly con jobs. Right, let's see what we're doing. If you hear any tapping on the bench, that's me put my vape pen down. Yeah, I'm a vapor. Right. Just that. Hold up and get back to the farm quickly, refill and come back and do it. Because if I don't, I am going to be, I think with 6.6 gallons left, I could well find myself rather embarrassed. At least we got the outside edge done. Oh yeah, look, we've just gone all the way around the outside. Almost. No, just one. No, I don't want to go to the shop. I've got to pay for it. I've still got to pay for the diesel up here. It's probably quicker to go back to the farm actually than to the town. Oh, but all of you who play multiple maps will know the problem I have. I only got 3 maps on the go at the moment, plus other games, and trying to remember what's on each can be a problem. Mind you, with the maps I've got on the go, I've got 2 versions of on the go. one which I show over YouTube and one where I see where, well, basically ask myself, will this work, and just try it. If it don't work, I still do it, but I know what to expect then. Mind you, I say that, but a lot of stuff I never get around to actually testing properly. Hence the times I don't know. I don't know how something works. No, because I ain't got handbrake on this, have I? It's funny how you get used to using mods, and when they're not there, you think they should be there. It's like manual attach. At the moment, I'm remembering I haven't got it on this one, because it's a very stripped down game, just a minimum to what I want. I'm doing very similar with the Lumberjack series, which will take over. I've got very few modded pieces of equipment except for logging equipment. I have got some of my favourite other mods on. Courseplay, though, I will never use Courseplay on it. I have got manual attach because I just enjoy manual attach. You know, I'm weird. Seasons, of course, which is one of the reasons I've been working in my mind on that series for a little while, but I hadn't done anything about it until Seasons came out. One thing I find with Seasons, even more important than the Seasons itself, is that it actually gives you a time frame to do things in. You know roughly what part of the year you're in. Like in this case, according to this, we're into September. I hope I've cleared the gates. Just, well, that was close. No, it wasn't close. It was excellently done. Now I can see how well we can go now, and not run over too much. The bits we're already done. Oh, we can come out quite a bit here. I think I already could just go up and down, didn't I? I keep asking you questions, and I expect you to answer, which you won't or can't. It's a bit like when you buy something at Amazon and someone asks a question about it, you get this email in, can you answer this question about this? 9 times out of 10, no, because I never thought I tried that. Right, I'm going to bring it back, GPS, I think I need it. Just going to bring it around to the side. Don't quite get this one done in the time. and I will tell you now, a lot of this which has been done off screen will be done using Courseplay. Is that it? Oh, I forgot how to get GPS up. Come on. Ah, there we are. Using the wrong control key. Duh. I'm going to bring the lines back for this because they need them. That'll do. What we miss there isn't going to matter. And it is a case now, what we miss won't matter. We're going to get the biggest part of it, and we will be going over some of it twice. Except we'll put some of it 3 times. Just a matter of Ooh. We should need to maintain this. And, talk about season, which I was on and off. One thing I do miss is that maintenance engine they had on there, where the tractor really starts playing up if you don't do it in time. But they're using the in-game one now, but slightly more advanced than the in-game, but it's still basically the in-game one. No, well, we get rid of that. Get past that. Just. Come down on here. Yeah, I'm not going to worry if I don't get it all. I've got big bits missing. Oh dear, how sad, never mind. But the bigger part of it will be done. Oh, I haven't actually bored you for once with the idea behind this series, but in short, it's just to see if you could survive on Cavalier Roy's excellent Newbie Farm version 4. Just do silage, the cattle he gives you, and the chickens he gives you at the start, and nothing else. And to get equipment, I had to sell off what we could, borrow some money, and this is where we're at now. Oh, it looks better, don't it? We just got a bit of mist in the edge there, but I'm not going to worry about that. It isn't enough to concern my pretty little head over. And of course, my main, at the moment, my main 19 series is also based on this farm, but it's based on the 19th version, which is the Riverview. Very similar, but it's lovely to see Newbie stroke Riverview grow up over the years. And it's always been a map series which has had the latest thinking behind it. It isn't just a port over, it's rebuilt. Like using the template, but that's about it. The whole idea is, or the whole map and the look of the map is ported over, but the latest mods and things have incorporated in it. Yes, I am. I'm a fanboy of Cavalier Roy and his maps. I have been since I first come across them, and I have to blame Bipolar Prophet, who said you should really try one of these maps, and that was on, must be on 15, I think. And I went back and found the 13th version and the 11th version. But I had every version, and I've been lucky enough to have pre-release versions of most of his maps from 17 on. I have in my mods folder the next version of this, not complete because it was done ready for seasons. I don't know when that will be finished. But the odd thing is I like version 2 so much, I'm not certain if I'll use version 4. Don't tell Roy that. Certainly won't use version 4 on my Family Farm series. It's too far advanced. I've done too much work on version 2 to get it how I want it. Because I don't just take the farmers are given it anyway. It looks like, look at the time, I will finish this up off screen. Next time you come back, hopefully we will be into winter. I'm going to try and work through the winter. And wish me luck. Anyway, with that, thanks very much for watching. If you like what you saw, please consider leaving a like. If you're not a subscriber, go on, subscribe. You know you really want to. You know, get me whilst I'm still hot. No, that don't quite sound right, does it? Any comments, questions, queries, suggestions, feel free to post them in the comment section under this video. I read everyone. I try and reply to everyone. I know everybody says something similar. We all mean it at the time. Not all succeed, though. And with that, it's as the sun is, where is the sun in the sky? Can't see it at the moment. Luckily we're behind those clouds there. The only clouds in the sky and the sun's behind them. It's me saying cheerio for now. Cheerio.